SRIRAM's IAS, serving the nation since 1985. Ab offline, hoya online, we are the lifeline.
So let's start the session. As far as it is concerned, I will just request if you guys can please turn on your cameras. Last session I made it very clear that I want this session to be interactive. Let us have a proper classroom kind of feeling even though we are connecting virtually. Okay, if someone wishes to come here at the ORN, you are most welcome, but then it will be like you will not be able to see other participants. Okay, fair enough. Thank you so much to all of you. Fair enough. So before I begin the session, this will be my last preparatory side session. Post that, I will be moving towards your current affair classes, your perspective classes, the things that I conduct or say I am famous for. Okay, self-bragging little bit. Okay, so I will start those things and the discussions and all. When it comes to what to do now, to be very honest, I was expecting the same, that yes, interview will be little early. Most of you have, I guess, heard me when I was having your DAF filling support sessions or the very first session, why I conducted all these in advance. Reason was the same, I was expecting that first week of January. So it is 7th of January only. Okay, so what we have to do is that we have to understand what is doable, what is not doable. Before I begin my session on district administration, important departments and all, let me explain you what should be the course of action. As I said that I will be creating one separate group of the people, those who are in the 7th to 14th of January for the time being. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so 7th to 14th is the bracket. I will say the people have little less time. Okay, so we do not have to waste time on non-doables. For example, if you are following in this bracket and you ask me that, sir, shall I appear for more than 4 mock panel interviews? I will say no, not worth it. If you say me, sir, why only maximum 4? Yeah, listen, we need certain calculation for it to answer the question. So basics of any interview is like DAF, okay, detailed application form, plus then it goes towards your current, then optionals, plus graduation. Okay, these are the 4 major verticals. Okay, now if you ask me how many days you have from that date, the day you got your list. Today is 20th, so 11 days here plus 6 days here. Total of 17 days. The person who is having interview on the 7th. Okay, 17 somewhere days we have. So to be very honest, if you are preparing for the very first time, then you need at least 6 to 7 days to prepare your DAF thoroughly. Okay, at least 6 to 7 days. And if you were with me, I have already started it. So we already conducted 2 or 3 sessions in totality. So we are already in that mood. So I hope at least we are somewhere, the people will be there after 2-3 days. Okay, because after the dates, they will be more intensive. So you need only 3-4 more days. Okay, now I will talk some cheat codes as well. And second category, those who have already appeared for the interview. To be very honest, for you guys, it should be 7 plus 2 days. If no new entry in your DAF. 7 days for your current affairs, that last 3 months that you have to do. Then it is more about the 2 days of your DAF, if no new entry. If some new entry, it will not take more than 1 day. So 10 days maximum. So those who have already appeared for the interview, it's only 10 days, not more than that, not less than that. Okay, post that it start talking stage. So those of you know about me or know about the process, it's not about your short of content. You have given mains. The people who have their first interview, this is for you. If you guys are working only on your content, it should not be your case, because you have cleared the mains, you had the content, that's why you cleared this mains. Else you would have been in the situation where you would not have cleared the mains, you would have been again into the mains or prelims mode. Okay, so content is not something that you should be worried. It's about the talking stage, that is the presentation of that content, how you think. Okay, in the last session I gave you some glimpse that how a simple tricks and tweaks can make your answer valuable or presentable with the same content only. Okay, so this is the where you have to work. So the people, those who are having interview 7 to 14, your most crucial days are somewhere 26 to 4th of Jan, 26th December, 4th of Jan. I will not recommend anyone to give any mock after 3rd. So if you are giving any mock on the 3rd, 4th should be your analysis day, 5th should be your the last day. If you are upbeat about it, if you are positive about it, it's fine. If you are negative about it, you are not feeling good, you should come to me. Let me be very frank over it. I will take care of the things. Okay, I can brag about the things people have done good in the interviews if they had interacted just a single day before their interview. Okay, so basically I do nothing. I just calm down your nerves. Okay, so 3rd or 4th. Now this is the last date that I told you about the mocks. What should be the starting date? If you have your interviews in between 7 to 14, what should be the starting date? If you ask me, I will say just look at it 6-7 days. So even if you have started preparing from today itself, so by 26 you will be done with the DAF and you are already reading the current affairs and all. So it's nothing that you have to focus upon. Clear hai? So 26 plus 3-4 days of current affairs. So somewhere you will be more or less prepared for the mock somewhere near 30th. But does that it mean that you have to go directly on the 30th itself? Certainly not. इसको आप गैलरी व्यू पे रहने दीजिए प्लीज, मत करिए स्पीकर व्यू पे. थैंक यू. ठीक है. When you reach about the 30th, है ना, it means you are well prepared for it. But it doesn't mean you cannot appear for the mock before that. So first mock that you should appear or go for it, it should be somewhere 24, 25, 26. Here you should be clear that I have prepared only DAF or the recent amount of current affairs. So if the mock area says only 30% goes in your DAF direction or in your recent current affairs direction that you have already read. So judge yourself in that area only. So 23, 24, okay, is something that you can go for the mock, but it will be majorly about the detailed application form. Anurag, getting some clarity? I think this was kind of doubt you had.
Yes.
है ना? थोड़ा सा road map clear हो रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. So somewhere from here onwards you can go. Okay, this is what I'll suggest. Now, when you go for the first mock, judge on the merits that you have completed, not wholesome process. By 30 you should complete this process. Here give 2 mocks somewhere, 1, 3 and done and dusted. That's why I said you will be able to do 3 mocks. Last thing before I begin, first interview and you are in the 714 bracket, Nikita, so no need to be worried. Okay, I will just share one of my experiences. Okay, so first mock I gave, it was very bad. Okay, I was like, मैं क्या ही बोल रहा हूँ. So I had some brain, so I booked it online and I disconnected when I was not feeling good and that I thought कि यार ये गलती से सिलेक्शन हो गया तो ये बकवास करेंगे, यही डाल देंगे वीडियो. So I was in that mode, I disconnected. So if you are in the very first interview, go for the online mock, and if you feel, and then when the institute, sorry, like I belong from the institute, but these things I should not say, but when the institute says, sir, you just ended the meeting or something, no, technical error, Wi-Fi not working, whatever be the case, get back on call to me, I will take care of the things from there onwards, let it be. Okay, so first interview if you are, go for the online mock, somewhere I will say go for the 23-24. Okay, This thing clear? Now coming to the people who are not in Delhi. Okay, I guess any question, those who are present over here in 7 to 14 bracket, any question? 7 to 14. 15-16 भी होगा तो उसी ब्रैकेट में लूंगा मैं उनको.
सर
यस,
सर
आप कैमरा ऑफ कर लो, आप कैमरा ऑफ कर लो, आपका नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं है, आपका नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं है, आप कैमरा ऑफ कर लो.
सर
हाँ बोलिए.
सर एक दिन में 2 मॉक नहीं दे सकते, मतलब सेपरेटली करके.
Very good, very good. I generally do not recommend. Reason are 2 or 3. First reason, I feel that if you are going for the mock, it should be good panel. You should not be in the mode that I have to just give the mocks. Second, I can allow these things to only to the people, those who are that sorted with the brain the way I am. I do not care what mock is giving me the feedback. If it is positive, I will take it. If it is workable, it is okay. If someone says you open a mouth a lot, so what can I do? I have practiced 30 years of mine. So I cannot go and have surgery now. Shut the fuck up. Simple sa logic hai. You cannot say the things like this. And someone says your tie is not matching, the way you are like, ठीक है bro, tie बता देना कौन से कलर की लेनी, वो खरीद लूंगा, दे दे Amazon link. मतलब you should be that sorted that you do not have to waste the time. Okay, if you are that sorted, but if you are in the situation, if I ask 2-3 parliamentary questions and your optional is somewhere PSIR and the public administration and you are like blank, and now you are reading one day public administration only, it will not help. I already told you graduation subject should be in the application mode only. Getting it? So this is what I will suggest. Clear? Sorted? 7 to 14. Anurag sorted. Thumbs up will work. Fair enough. Now moving to the second side, those who got the date on the later stage, they will ask me, sir, when to come Delhi? है ना? So I always say you have to give more online mocks first. है ना? First be settled, be prepared, rather than coming here in Delhi. Weather is bad over here. Not that good, है ना? Too much cold. Be in your comfort zone. So I will say somewhere 20 days before your interview, you can plan 20-21 days. Okay, for me, it's like if you are coming 21 days, I'm giving you the logic over it. So I know when I'm saying 20, you will make it 24-25. That's why 20 from my side. Okay, so every 5 days, one offline mock, some good places. And what are the good places, what are not, don't you worry, I will tell it. Okay, here at the SRIRAM IAS, I am involved in the panel formation. I know that who people are there, so I can take the guarantee. Apart from here, if you ask me which panels are good, I will give you to you. Just let the feedback come out to. Let the feedback come out. I will give you where to go, where to not. So basically, on the planning side, the strategy side, you should not be worried. Okay, fair enough. So 20-21 days. This should be the Delhi coming time. Fair enough. Sorted. Now, when it comes to the current affairs, as I promised that I will be taking care of it, need not to worry about it. So I deal it in perspective classes. Some of you might have known it. So what is the perspective when I say current affairs? So I do not just teach the current affairs. I make it in the question answer format. What UPSC demands or what bureaucracy demands. Okay, so I convert the same, what should be your approach, what should not be your approach on the basis of my some experience of last 4 or 5 years. This is what I will be doing. So I will start from the Monday itself. Okay, that's why I wanted to complete these preparatory sessions within this week. I promised you guys that by 20th I will be eliminating the same. So this is the last session. Okay, fair enough. Now moving to the session, if any one of you got any question, any doubt, you can just drop me a message. You can just unmute yourself, I guess. Else we will start the session. This was the mentorship part. And no need to worry, in every session I will be coming up so you can ask the doubts. So it will be a Zoom interaction. It's not like an app interaction where you have to focus ki nahi chat box mein. It's completely fine. We will interact this way. If you want to come offline, certainly I'm all available. When you start, and one more thing, if you are coming for the like one-on-one mock or say that the name I gave this year solo personality drill with me, then I will suggest at least after 5 current affairs classes. In the 5 current affairs classes, you will be having some idea what to do. Tomorrow, I will be having a general strategy session of the interview. There, I will let you know. Okay? Fair enough? Done? So, let's start the district administration, I guess. So, yeah. Why we need to study this topic? Okay. So, basically, district में जाओगे तब पढ़ना चाहिए कायदे में, तो लवासना पढ़ाएगा, मैं क्यों पढ़ा रहा हूँ? This is the question, concern. First, see, district is first point of contact where any citizen comes with the government. DM is the government for the district. Okay? And DM is the government for the citizen as well. This is in general parlance. So this topic, if you are well versed with the topic, it becomes easy for you to represent yourselves to the board that you are the person which comes directly from the ground, the person having grassroots reality, knowledge of grassroots reality. Fair enough? Then the second darling area of every mock interview, every UPSC interview, I will say, always a case study question. What is it? And it is about, suppose you being the DM, suppose you being that, you being this, that, getting it? So you should know what you are. Okay? Then state district understanding. Remember when I said that how to prepare DAF, and I told you guys that you should focus upon following your district magistrate, SSP on Twitter. Reason, you will be able to understand the district. Simple reason, you will be able to understand about the district. So if you know which all departments are, suppose you know that this particular department is there, DM has just retweeted the tweet, DM has tweeted about that. So suppose the question asks you how agriculture can be improved in that district, you know that what schemes should be implemented from which department. Else it can be a case that a person is saying that agriculture department will implement the industrial scheme. Correct? So you should know what is it and what is the structure of district. It helps you a lot. Okay. Second, know your future team. It's better rather than going disarmed. You should know which all arms you have to perform any function in the district. Simple. Okay. This is why we are having this session. Chalo. So let's start one by one. First is district magistrate. Okay. Mainly two powers. Revenue collection and magisterial power. Anyone, what is magisterial power? What do you mean by magisterial power? Anyone?
For law and order.
Exactly.
Making and judicial functions, as I would say in some cases.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, you got the idea. Okay? So this is it. Now the generally DM is assisted by ADM. So certain functions are just given to the person. Okay. Now in every district you will be having either CDO for UP, I can say, or you will be having sometimes ADC. Okay. Other nomenclatures can be there. Just try to understand the function. You need not to remember the name. Okay. If you are from UP, I will be taking UP as an example because I have worked over there only. So I have better understanding of the UP only. Okay. But for the time being, ADC, one of my friend is ADC and he is doing the same work. So I know that ADC is also there. Okay. So you focus on the function rather than the name. You can say this department head, that department head. Okay. And if you are from the UP, bonus point to you, I belong from there only. Okay. So you can directly go. So what is their function? They are generally development officers. Okay. Means he will not be having any of the magisterial power, revenue power, rather than it will be more about planning, processing, these things. Fair enough? Chief Development Officer we say in the UP. Okay. And now these are the main agents of the district. Okay. Now comes the main power, as you said, the law and order and power. In reality, law and order power equivalent but below goes to SSP, Senior Superintendent of Police. This is the first layer of officers that any district have. Now when I talk about SSP, है ना, तो this will go a different chain. Policing I will deal in detail, okay, जितना भी मुझे आता है. Then this is the developmental role. ADM focuses more on magisterial side. They will focus on developmental side. Ultimately, all will report to DM. That's why DM is linked twin or the king of the district. Sorted. First thing. Okay. So you should know that if you are being deputed, suppose you have been given some inquiry, so you know that magisterial power, investigative power is with the ADM, and ADM is always present in almost every district. Okay, so you can give your assistant district magistrate or the supporting staff. Okay, so you can, if the development part is there, planning about a particular city, smart city, these kind of events give na. So what will be your agenda of having in a smart city in your district? So you will utilize these arms. Okay, these are the bureaucrats. Okay, bureaucrats, I will say top level bureaucrats. Now just one interesting fact about the UP people over here. See, Chief Development Officer is someone that when you reach into the services, you will get to this post, you will enter as the assistant collector during your probationship in the UP. Then you will become joint magistrate. Joint magistrate means 2 districts and you are the SDM of the same. Okay, post joint magistrate you become CDO. Okay, this whole tenure, this is your first powerful posting. This is included in your 1.5 years or 2 years of training. First powerful posting, here you will remain 1.5 or 2 years, then becomes directly CDO. And to reach this position, PCS officers sometimes get retired. Okay, BDO reach करता है यहाँ तक. So this is the power of UPSC. That's why I did not appear for the PCS. Okay, चलो. Fair enough. So moving to now arms. In UPSC case studies, what you will find generally the questions are in form of developmental side. They will ask about the agriculture, planning, process. So now the departments that I am going to discuss becomes quite important. है ना? Before that, second lineage, क्योंकि bureaucrat should be assisted by someone. Okay, so first I am just giving you the hint. Okay, no need to focus on their roles and all. DM is there, ADM is there, then obviously n number of subdivisions should be there. So SDM. Okay, now if you remember, below SDM you have generally tehsildars. Getting it? Tehsildars, then Nayab Tehsildars. Below that, Lekpal. Below that, Patwari. Land records, judicial power, magisterial power flows like this. If you belong from categories and all, remember how your certificate have flown. Somewhere, any of these officers would have been interacted. If you are there for the land records वाला thing, this is the way. ठीक है? पटवारी पे बोलते हैं ना, पटवारी पे बहुत पावर हो, इसीलिए है ग्रास रूट पे हमेशा पावर होती है. ठीक है? Just the insight, if you have to curb any corruption and all in any case study, remember the lower the discretion, lower the corruption. And the grassroots people are having tremendous discretion at their disposal. Okay, so this is the magisterial side. Clear? Sorted? Okay, so this you should have for your, maybe some of your I will say states, instead of SDM the person is called circle officer or SDO sometimes, special division officer, subdivision officer. n number of nomenclature is there. So just go through your district website, see how they are being called upon. Okay, for UP people, you can rely on it. Simple. Fair enough. Shall I move forward? Chalo. Then let's talk about the developmental side. This is the most important, and if you are playing this way, and you are certainly going to solve n number of cases. अभी मैं ये जो बता रहा हूँ ना, जब केस स्टडी के क्वेश्चंस में लूंगा, I want you guys to utilize the same. I have seen people scoring 190 just because of 1-2 answers like this. I have seen people. Means these are the balls. Generally, if it comes to you, mark my words, my students have certainly performed better than others. I can give you the guarantee. Written as well. Okay. And the UPSC ethics case study paper as well, because not everyone will tell these things. Okay, chalo. So let's talk about developmental arm. So as I said, DM will be always the king. Then it starts Chief Development Officer. Okay. Below you have District Development Officer. Sometimes Chief Development Officer post is missing. District Development Officers, and one is PD, that is Program Director, Planning Director. This person is considered generally senior, but all the planning wala side is taken care by him, or say implementation wala side is taken care by this person. Okay, planning means asking all the plans from the district, subdivisions, blocks and all. Okay, this is how it is. Fair enough. Now, to understand further downgrade of the system or downwards of the system, you should understand district is like this only. First you have district, then you have subdivision. So district, DM is there, subdivision, SDM is there. Then you go for tehsil. Okay. Similarly, below subdivision you have blocks. For tehsil you have tehsildars. Okay, tehsil is for revenue purposes. Block is for development purposes. These blocks are run by BDOs, Block Development Officer. Okay, and below these BDOs, Jitu Bhaiya and all. Okay, that is your Panchayat system. Generally, Panchayat system reports to them. And to help a BDO, you have VDO, that is Village Development Officer. Okay, and these Village Development Officers are only the Panchayat Secretaries. Okay, nomenclature can be different, but these Panchayat Secretaries are there. Okay, Abhishek ji, Sachiv ji is like Panchayat Secretary. यहाँ पे मिलेंगे आपको. ठीक है. Panchayat Secretaries are armed for BDO and the Panchayats, that is Panch or Pradhan. So this is how the most interaction is there. I guess both the things are clear, who the officer is and how the district works. Okay, do go to your district profile and just see all this. Who is your BDO? Who is your Panchayat Secretary if you belong from particular region? Okay, and in the city area you have municipality. Okay, so no need to worry, you will be having the commissioners. Okay, instead of the subdivision, magistrate and all, you will be having the commissioner, mayors. So, okay, those who belong from metropolitan, you have the easiest thing to do. Go at your site and just see two wings. Elected mayor, again DM is there. Then below that, it's more about the councillors and all. You need not to do anything. Metropolitans, if you belong from metropolitan, it's directly district magistrate, tehsildar and all. Okay. So basically, if you belong from the rural area, then this list becomes important for you. If you belong from the urban area, then it's fine. Clear? Sorted? Any questions till now? Else I will be going on the development side, that is the real operational side. I had to give this background. Okay, chalo, fair enough. So now the important departments of development. Police I will deal in the last, don't worry. Okay, important departments. When you first read about the India, you say India is agrarian economy. So first important department is agriculture department only. Okay, so when you talk about the agriculture, so DAO, District Agriculture Officer. Now, if you belong from any district, any state, and you are unable to look at it, धर्मेंद्र जी मेरे को लास्ट मैसेज पढ़वा दीजिए प्लीज, स्क्रीन नीचे कर दीजिएगा, ठीक है? ओके, प्रतीक से, ठीक है? एग्रीकल्चर DAO इज देयर. इफ यू आर not unable, like you are unable to recall the name, just say agriculture department head while solving the case study. Okay, always remember it have one sister. Since agriculture cannot go solo, you need horticulture, so you will be having DHO. While giving the answers in the mains as well as in interviews, you forget this person. The things like exotic vegetables and all to increase the farmer's income should come from this side. And if you just give the names like this, that horticulture is one department that I would like to focus upon. Farming income can be doubled only if you utilize this department. It's not only about this. वो अपना काम कर रहा है. This is something that diversification and all. Do you have any scheme related to horticulture in your mind? If not, you should have. Getting it? Sorted? Now, once agriculture is done, another important concern of ours is employment. I'm giving you the issue. That's why you should understand that they ask what you will do to enhance your employment in your district and all. Now you will say my district had this strength, this weakness, I will work like this, that, this. But you should know which departments to use. First department is labor department. So all the things, ALC Sandeep Bhaiya belongs here. Okay, labor department, what help you can do, how the things can be made good for the workers and all. This is where you have to focus upon. Then once you are done with the employment labor side, where they will be employed, you all know that MSME is there, which employs more than a number of people, and if you belong to rural district, then it should be there. I'm just giving you the way how you should think while solving the case study. It's not about me about the giving the gyan. I can easily give these PPTs and handouts and say download karo padhte raho. The process that I'm reaching, कि why employment, labor ठीक हुआ, MSME में सबसे ज़्यादा आएगा. This is the thing that you have to focus upon. Okay, so MSME means industries. Okay, in UP you call it Deputy Commissioner or District Commissioner Industries, DCI. Okay, if you nothing, just say industry department head. If you are unable to recall your own district, just say na industry department head. Once you have the labor, you have the industries, still the employment is not there. But you should understand, you are missing on the skill side, bro. So skill development missions, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana and all, whatever you have written in the mains, here comes. Just call him district skill development officer or say district skill development head, officer for skill development. Utilize the skills. Okay. Then, even if then employment is not being generated, it means issue is with the credit. Money is not there to invest. This department runs n number of schemes to provide the loans, set up the startups and all. Okay. Apart from it, now comes the allied departments. For example, I will give NABARD. एग्रीकल्चर प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज भी तो हो सकती है, यहां से उठाया और लिंक किया मैंने अपने आंसर में. Okay, so work on the credit which all departments are having. Okay, credit will be given by the different departments. DHO too have some schemes through which credit can be given. Okay, then every district has LB. What is LB? Lead bank, which takes care of the all the needs and all. Primary sector lending कितना हुआ कितना नहीं हुआ. If you need the data, primary sector lending कितना है मेरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, you will call your lead bank manager. हाँ भाई कितना लोन डिस्पर्स किया, किस फील्ड में किया. This bank will give you the data. That's why it has been preferred as a lead bank. Sorted? Getting it? So lead bank something that you have to focus upon. Fair enough. Employment done. More or less 4-5 verticals are there. You cannot miss out on anything. Fair enough. Chalo. Let's move then. Now moving to the another part. Another big problem is that social justice. We're unable to do social justice. Correct? Social justice. Now you should know where is the wage. First you will be having SC/ST community. So you will be having some people to look after them, or be it women. Then you will be having minorities altogether, different issues. These people will be catered by district social welfare officer. You need social justice, you should have some person to do social welfare. Simple. Similarly, you will be having district minority officers. Fair enough? This is how you establish social justice. Then when you wedge the caste difference, then you cannot redistribute income. We are not the, I will say, communist party still. So where you can spend? You can spend in education and health. Okay? Education and health in continuity. Pardon me for my bad handwriting, just judge me on my knowledge. That's all I will say. Okay, so when I say about the education, you have 3 layers: primary, school level, college level and further. Simple. This is what education is. Primary in UP, it's about the basic Shiksha Adhikari. Basic Shiksha Adhikari. Secondary and college level, it's in UP DIOS, Directorate of Inspection of Schools. Okay, so he takes care of the things. School and college is one. Similarly, if you do not know which is your, you can directly say the person who looks after the primary education. Suppose the question is about the primary education related. The I will say chairperson has asked or the member has asked. You direct say primary, the person who is looking after the primary schooling and all. Then I will say higher secondary and the college level, you can talk about the head. If you do not know the name, first of all, you should try to know the name of your district. है ना? If you do not know, it's completely fine. Just call them head. जहां तक भी नहीं सोचेंगे यार. और सोचेंगे तो हाँ बोलने वाले कितने होते हैं. प्रैक्टिस चाहिए उसके लिए. और बोलोगे तो फिर मिलेगा मार्क्स. मिलता है भाई, 110% मिलता है. सिंपल. ठीक है. हेल्थ. This person in reality is almost equivalent to DM in hierarchy. So he, chief medical officer, controls the district, all the district hospitals and all, each and everything they control. Okay, so anything related to health comes. Suppose how you will enhance the health infrastructure or something like this, question comes up, at least you can say what? That I will ask my CMO to look into it. I will direct my CMO. मतलब जब obviously when you are DM, then you will direct, ask, so it shows some weight. Hey, this person has the knowledge. You all have interacted n number of departments in a way or other. Anytime you cannot say that I have never interacted with any of the department. Okay. So any further question, any department that you think I am missing upon? पुलिस को छोड़ के, पुलिस I will be dealing अभी.
Sir, environment.
हाँ? Environment. Correct. Agriculture, horticulture मिलके देख लेंगे. PD was there, program directorate, because environment is not like a separate department for the time being in any district. It should be there, but budget नहीं है इतना. So reform you can suggest. I will be having one environment department as well. So one more thing. If you ask me, sir, how to remember department? Go for your PSC and see how many the posts are there for which services. You will get to know. Okay, then you will find some custom tax officer, sales tax officer and type of department. You ignore it. We have to focus upon the developmental side. Okay, ऐसे तो अभी तहसीलदार का रोल भी डिस्कस करने को मैं कर लूंगा, but not required for the interview. I will not go. तो जितना knowledge I am giving, it is more than enough. Infra, it is like what kind of infra? Infra will be built by the private sector. Okay, you will be just giving the clearances. Who will give the clearances? Depends. Okay, now you guys are not talking about the basic amenities. You guys are like going far beyond that. Did I discuss about something about the water, road? No. It is not development work. Is it?
Public works.
Exactly. So that was I was expecting कि at least ये तो पता होगा. Thank you. Okay. So public works department is there, which will look after your so-called infra wala side. Okay. Then you have what else? Some of the schemes that you have to focus upon. Okay. After that, I will go into the police. Some schemes like Jal Jeevan Mission. Just see how it gets implemented. है ना? अब बेसिक नॉलेज देखो, यूपीएससी इंटरव्यूज अबाउट हैविंग द प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज. जल जीवन मिशन यू नो. अब इस पे पूरा रिसर्च मत करना, सिर्फ कोई भी चीज सर्च करो. वट एवर यू आर सर्चिंग और रिसर्चिंग, फर्स्ट 4 लाइन्स आर मोर देन इनफ. डोंट गो बियॉन्ड दैट. आई एम सेइंग ऑल दिस, इट डजंट मीन यू हैव टू गो इन डेप्थ. नो, जस्ट फर्स्ट 4 लाइन्स. एंड इफ दे आस्क फर्दर, सर आई एम एबल टू रिकॉल दिस मच, सर फाइन. Don't worry, tomorrow I will be dealing with the basics, operational aspects of interview. How to show sorry, how to present yourself, how to sit and all. Tomorrow I will be dealing all these things. One refresher I think is required for everyone before you begin the actual play from the Monday onwards. Okay, fair enough? Clear? Sorted yahan tak? Now let's go for the police hierarchy. Favorite area of mine. You will get SSP if the district is large, else it will be only SP. Okay, and whenever you are SP, you will be SSP, you will be assisted by the people like SP city, SP rural, SP crime. If large issue is there, SP traffic. Differentiation. Okay, you will find this when you have listened any interviews of these officers. Are you able to find it? नीचे लिखा आता है SP crime, SP something like that. This is what it is. Okay, post SSP, SP, you will be having person DSP. Simple. Then comes the inspectors, 3-star people, daroga. ठीक है? Then comes the sub inspector, छोटा दरोगा बड़ा दरोगा. This is how the things are, है ना? Sub inspector, head constable. Head constable comes the constable. Now, if you ask me which is the most important part of the policing, I will say beat constables. This I will say you should focus upon. I will take a separate session, like 10-15 minute session on the policing, where I will discuss like broken window theory, community policing and all. I will keep coming with these things, don't worry. Okay, like I will not take longer session. It's not more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours in any single day, because I don't want to overdo the things, but I'm telling you, it will help you. Okay, so preparatory portion will be there in every session. Okay, whichever thing is required. Okay, so what is beat constable? Remember the people who are just sipping tea, and you must have thinking these are not neither doing some traffic work or nothing, and they're just roaming in the, I will say, streets and all. Sometimes they become quite friendly to the kids. These are the real strength of the police personals. They have the real grassroots, ground level intelligence with them. So they have been tasked to get mingled with the society and to know the grassroots reality. So whatever the policemen are having the right knowledge about anything, it is because of these beat constables. So if any time a question comes to Anurag that say you are SSP or SP of the district, how will you stop any riot? And Anurag use the word beat constable, that I will first try to have the information, actionable intelligence from my beat constables. I will stretch my beat constables. Then your answers already becomes on the side of being a very good answer. Not everyone will be using. Then they will ask what is beat constable, what is community policing, and whatever am I telling you now, it is not like that you do not know. You have already observed these people. They are not doing challans, वो चौक पे खड़े रहेंगे. They will not generally intervene in small fights as well. And if they intervene, they will not say कि oh चलो थाने. They will like तू उधर जा, तू उधर जा. These people are the people who have been tasked to be in the society, behave like a society people, and then do the policing when it is required. And if any SP sub-inspector is good with the beat constables, the promotions are there. If any SP is not good with the beat constable, means he do not have the right plan of action, right things to act upon. Okay, this is how the things are. Okay, so I was fortunate enough to work in the law and order unofficially, okay, not officially. There I had interacted with a number of beat constables. What I found, the people who were beat constables were the people who were either good with the cricket, they are good with the chai and all, so they just interact with the people. उनका काम कुछ नहीं है, एक दिन मंदिर में बैठे हैं, दूसरे दिन मस्जिद में बैठे हैं, थर्ड डे किसी चौक पे बैठे हैं. They are just gathering the information. Then the information passes, and one of the famous commissioners, if you know about it, Ribeiro Sahab, Ribeiro committee is also there. He used to interact directly, being a commissioner, interact directly with the beat constables. Okay, he had his own group of intelligence. Generally, commissioners have their own intelligence apparatus. Okay, but he still like relied on the people, those institutional memory that he created during his tenure as a SP, SSP, ACP commissioner and all. Okay, yeah, with this commissionerate system, I forgot to mention. So when you are having commissionerate system, first you will be having commissioner, then instead of SP you will be having ACP, DCP, like these things. Okay, then sub inspector wala is common to all. Okay, fair enough. Now those who are having any way police touch, you should know the commissionerates in India and specifically where it is going to be created. So if you are well versed with these knowledge, things are prettier on your side. Fair enough, done. थोड़ा सा heavy हुआ, I know it, but it was required. Okay, so let me think if any department is remaining over there. Last thing, jail. Okay, for the jail you have the jailers. Okay, and jail wala recruitment and police recruitment goes on the different side. Okay. Okay, the police is done, I guess. First floor. One most important department I forgot. Sorry. I was having in my mind which one of the most corrupt department was there. Okay, so where the discretion is high. So I got to remember about this department. So pardon me, but this is how it is. This is a DPRO. District Panchayati Raj officers. Okay, District Panchayati Raj officers. The person is connected to BDOs. The person is connected to the Panchayat secretaries. So all the things that you should know about the implementation of projects in the, I will say, rural area is about him. Okay, so too much, I will say, discretion available to this person. Now, major work of this person is to create village development plan, and we call it GPDP, Gram Panchayat Development Plan. So it summarizes all the Gram Panchayat plans and gives the district plan one way. Okay, now here parallel, as I said, the program directorate. Okay, planning and all, so they are connected to BDO as well. All the reports and all program director ke paas jayegi. Program means planning, always remember. So DPRO, Panchayat secretary, whatever village level things are there, you have to do through DPRO. Okay, anything else if I'm missing it out? Yes, again, now what am I doing? Let me tell you, I'm traveling my days of the district. फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे कौन कौन से ऑफिस थे, कुछ मिस आउट हो गया तो सेकंड फ्लोर पे टोटल 3 फ्लोर थे, तो अभी धीरे धीरे ऊपर पहुंच जाऊंगा मैं अगर कुछ और मिस हुआ. So we talked about the health. Health is not only about the humans, it's also about the animals, है ना. लंपी डिसीज याद आ रहा होगा यूपी वालों को कुछ कुछ, है ना. CVO, the way you have CMO for humans, you have CVO. V means veterinary. Okay, Chief Veterinary Officer. Okay, तो बस इतना याद रखना, ज्यादा इसमें नहीं जाना है फिर डीप में. Okay, then third floor. Yes, last important department. This is totally a separate department, I will say. rather than mission, but very important, you cannot ignore if the question comes about the development and all. You have wrote a lot about the same in your mains. NRLM, nothing but SHGs. So our aim is to convert SHGs into cooperatives into MSMEs, into big industries. This is how. Okay, so NRLM mission is important one. Okay, similarly you have NULM, urban livelihood mission. Okay, so even there you have SHGs and all. Done. So these were the remaining sites. Okay, to just make sure how to utilize all this information in answering the question, I will ask one question. This session I will keep like 1 hour only. Okay, abhi koi question hoga to wo le lunga last mein. Okay, now I am giving you the question, and this will be the set mandate of my sessions. Okay, I will teach. Abhi starting it is more about the preparatory sessions, so I took little longer sessions. Else, if I teach something, I will teach for 30 minutes mainly. I will ask you guys to speak over here. Okay, so the question is, you have been deputed as the district magistrate of your district. Now, when I say your district, if I am there in your place, I will start my SWOT in mind. ये जो भी पूछेगा, जो मैंने SWOT किया है ना लास्ट सेशन में, उससे आंसर निकाल लूंगा मैं. ठीक है. सो इफ यू हैव बीन डिप्यूटेड एज द डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट ऑफ योर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, टेल मी what will you do, that is course of action to enhance employment. Okay, enhance employment. This is my question to you. I'm giving you some time. Just look at your employment wala side as well, how many departments are being involved and how you can restructure your answer. Okay, take a moment and then fastest finger first. Whosoever raises the hand first. Those who have turned on your cameras, please, you can just raise like this. Others, you have to use the Zoom hand raise feature. अभी मैं किसी को कुछ बोल नहीं रहा. आज मैं लिस्ट में देखूंगा किसका नाम पहले है. जैसे अनुराग का मुझे याद है कि उसका नंबर पहले है. समझ पता नहीं कि लास्ट मैसेज तेरा पढ़ा है तो तेरा याद है दोस्त. ठीक है, तो उसके बाद डायरेक्टली टेक नेम. इट इज नॉट अबाउट द आस्किंग क्वेश्चन. पीपल हैव ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड लीविंग डर की वजह से थोड़ा सा कि क्वेश्चन पूछेगा निकल लो. ठीक है, तो बट दिस इज द हेजिटेंसी दैट आई वांट टू ब्रेक. ओके, आई कैन नॉट ask you people to come in the session regularly. I conduct these sessions even if 5 people are there, 30 people are there, I do not care. Okay, so but I will do it. Now I will be just summing up the things. First issue that I found, everyone is conducting survey asking labor department to do something. Had it been that I have made you district magistrate of some other district, not your own, you use these words, I would have been happy. पहले समझने की कोशिश कर रहा है कि मेरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में क्या इश्यूज हैं. But when it is your own district, I'm not saying that you can negate this point. It should be there. It is a more professional point. But answer should have been started, sir, as per my limited knowledge of my district. Sir, as per my knowledge of my district. These are the issue. Apart from these, I will ask my labor department. Getting it? So first you should put up some points or not. Make sense? Had it been that I would have said that you belong from a district which is having Ganga River, leather industries, even if you're not from the Kanpur, I made you the district magistrate, some district of the Kanpur. City or Dehat, let it be. Hana, I would have made it. But when I'm giving you the bait that you have to think, the problem is that first, please note it down. People will do these mistakes. Once this question ends, I gave you the time. People start speaking directly. I always say, let the moment sink in, have a 2-second pause at least. And if you need more time, ask them politely, sir, can I have some moment? Sir, can I take it for a while? Sir, can I get some time to gather my thoughts? Whatever be it, ask them. Be vocal about it. Give it a pause. Respect the question. Then you start. Okay, first, Clear? First red flag, what I brought out. Then, when I said that it is about the employment, apart from Rube, I did not find anyone of you using the government steps that are already there. I was expecting when Anurag was there, he almost touched that point. I was thinking, न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी बोल दे, अप्रेंटिसशिप निकाला है इसने, वोकेशनल एजुकेशन बोल दे, मतलब आई वाज लाइक कि बोल, एंड इट वाज नॉट देयर. सिंपल, लर्न विद अर्न, न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी टॉकिंग अबाउट द वोकेशनल एजुकेशन, एंड ही यूज्ड ऑलमोस्ट whatever content it was there, just these 3 words and I would have been, oh wow, बोल दिया इसने, but नहीं आया वो, है ना. Second thing, it's about the skill and industry, है ना. Any midway academia industry linkage you can promote, use the key terms. Then the I will say Rube and Margi, your answers were not that long, but Anurag, your answer is stretched. Remember? So I might become disinterested after a certain time. I am there to listen you, but if you can make it crisp, to the point. One good thing was that you always gave the heading, demand, supply, this, that worked. Okay, that made sure that I am not disinterested, but it was way long answer. Okay, so what you could have done in that case, suppose you list it out, like, sir, I will work on these 4 areas, 5 areas. You implemented the same, and you said the same. And sir, if you permit, shall I continue further? You brought the attention of the interviewer back in your domain, even if I'm disinterested. 4 तक मेरा इंटरेस्ट है, 5वां आते हैं, क्या चल रहा है? सर, इफ यू परमिट, कुछ बोल रहा है, सुन लेता हूं. Getting it? So these tweaks help you to navigate in the conversation. So the interview round or the personality test round is more about building the conversation. Okay, fair enough. Done. So for today, that's all from my side. This session was more about the district administration. Just have some time with the flow chart that we made, some last 2-3 departments that I missed out. Okay, just have some time. You could have utilized n number of departments within this question. Okay, suppose your district agriculture district, then why to go for the labor ministry? Establish food processing industries. Margi brought out na textile, MSME. What about your district? Muzaffarnagar, sugarcane. I will set up jaggery units, improvise jaggery units. I will jaggery candies. So I will build upon my strength. I will eliminate my weaknesses. I will see what are the opportunities. So my district is very near to the Delhi. Okay. Second, when you talk about these things, never forget your near dear ones. Like neighbor districts. Only then you can come up with the Delhi, Mumbai, whatever you have. Even they are your opportunities. If something is good, suppose metropolitan is there, we can provide skilled individuals over there to work upon. Why metropolitans attract the immigration? This is the reason. Okay. Nevertheless, for the time being, that's all from my side. Any question, doubt from your side? Any question, any doubt in today's session? हाँ, कॉलेज वाला प्रायोरिटी में लास्ट में रखने को बोलूंगा, कर लेना, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो लास्ट के 2 दिन में भी हो जाएगा. मैं बता दूंगा कि सिर्फ इतना करके चला जाए और बोर्ड में क्या बोलना है. मतलब सर्टेन थिंग्स ना आई नो कि इतना बोल दोगे तो नुकसान नहीं होगा. मुझे नहीं पता कि मार्क्स किससे आते हैं, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. मुझे ये जरूर पता क्या नहीं करने पे थोड़े कट जाते हैं, ठीक है, मतलब कटवाना नहीं है अपने मार्क्स को, ठीक है, और क्या करने पे कट जाते हैं वो भी थोड़ा बहुत पता है. तो आई विल मेक श्योर कि उस वाली साइड पे मिनिमाइज कर दे, 0 कर दे, ठीक है, डन. तो अभी क्यों है, सारा मॉक वगैरह में डेफ चलेगा, रिसेंट करंट अफेयर्स चलेगा. डोंट यू वरी अबाउट, 2-3 क्लासेस लूंगा मैं करंट अफेयर्स का, तुम्हें करंट अफेयर्स के पर्सपेक्टिव दे दूंगा. कुछ भी आएगा वो तुम झेल लोगे, वो मेरी गारंटी है, ठीक है. मतलब यूपीएससी इज नॉट अबाउट द टेस्टिंग नॉलेज पर्सनैलिटी टेस्ट में. मतलब पढ़ना है, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि पढ़ना नहीं है, बट उसको पोर्ट्रे कैसे करना है वो जरूर सिखा दूंगा. जितना मैंने बता दिया इसके अलावा कुछ ध्यान रखने की जरूरत नहीं है। और अपना मेट्रोपॉलिटन में वही है, मेयर आ जाएगा, काउंसलर्स आ जाएंगे, ठीक है, पंचायत खत्म है, वही चीजें हैं, बस उतना फोकस कर लो, अपने प्लान्स देख लो क्या है, किस पे ज्यादा खर्च हो रहा है पैसा, दैट्स इट।
और सर अगर पेरेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में जैसे नाम आया किसी पोस्ट का जो मेरे पेरेंट्स हैं, तो क्या उस पर भी तैयारी करने की जरूरत है?
हाँ सर्टेनली, अगर वो डेफ में आ गए, देखो डेफ में तो अगर आपने एपीसी भी लिख दिया ना कुछ, तो एपीसी बताना पड़ेगा, अगर वहां पे क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, क्योंकि डेफ आपने खुद भरा है।
तो उसमें भी डिटेल में जाना पड़ेगा उस पोस्ट पे।
हाँ मतलब फादर के साथ ना ऑपरेशनल डिटेल्स पढ़ लो, चैलेंजेस पढ़ लो, ये सारी चीजें कर लो, ठीक है, इट वर्क्स। डन।
सर एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन।
हाँ बोलो।
अहमदाबाद सर इतना बड़ा है, तो वो अहमदाबाद रूरल वाला पार्ट भी और वो अर्बन से काफी लाइक डिफरेंट साइड में जाता है, तो वो भी प्रिपेयर इक्वल उससे करना है।
देखो मैं ना हमेशा एक चीज बता देता हूँ, कोई सा भी इश्यू हो आप कितना उससे रिलेट कर पा रहे हो। सपोज आप अर्बन एरिया में हो तो आपका फोकस इतना अर्बन पे रहेगा, ये पेरिफेरी बची है तो उसकी बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि फिर नो बोल के निकला जा सकता है। एंड लेट मी टेल यू, सेइंग नो हैव इक्वल मार्क्स, ठीक है, तो इट्स फाइन, तो उस पर डिपेंड करता है। जैसे मैंने बोला आपकी डेफ में 6 सिटीज आ गई सपोज, तो उस दिन बताया तो था कि हाई प्रायोरिटी से नो प्रायोरिटी का ऑर्डर डिसाइड कर लो। अब यहाँ पे रहे हो तुम 2 महीने तो वो नो प्रायोरिटी पे है, यहाँ पे रहे हो हाई प्रायोरिटी पे 8 साल तो वो हाई प्रायोरिटी है। गेटिंग इट? दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू गो अपॉन इन योर एनी फील्ड आई विल से। चलो देन दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड फॉर द टाइम बीइंग। कल वी विल मीट टुमारो, टाइम आई विल कंफर्म, ठीक है, टाइम आई विल कंफर्म। मैं ऐसा प्लान करूं क्योंकि तुम लोगों ने पोल का रिजल्ट ही ऐसा दिया है कि 2 दिन सेशन 6 PM पे रख लेता हूं, 1 दिन 9 PM पे रख लूंगा, मतलब इट्स लाइक कि सबका भला हो जाए थोड़ा थोड़ा, ठीक है। तो दिस इज आउट इट। जिस दिन पढ़ाना होगा आई विल फोकस की बोर्ड रहता है तो थोड़ा ईजी हो जाता है मेरे लिए, ठीक है। जिस दिन पढ़ाना नहीं होगा इट इज मोर अबाउट क्वेश्चंस आंसर एंड ऑल, आई विल कीप इट 9 PM एज वेल। वर्क्स? सॉर्टेड? हाँ बोल रहे हैं
सर। मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जैसे आपने केस स्टडी की तो फिर वुडन इट बी टू मैकेनिकल की, अगर हम डिपार्टमेंट गिनाने लगे लगातार और
डिपार्टमेंट इसीलिए तो नहीं गिनवाया हमने, तो एक ही बार नाम लिया ना, हमने सारे डिपार्टमेंट थोड़ी लिए।
हाँ तो सर जैसे कि लेबर डिपार्टमेंट से मैं कंसल्ट करूंगा क्या इशू है, उसके बाद मैं स्किल डिपार्टमेंट पे जाऊंगा वहां
यार। सी डिपार्टमेंट्स का डायरेक्टली नाम लेना इज गुड थिंग, लेकिन डिपार्टमेंट की स्कीम उठा लेना। जैसे अनुराग अप्रेंटिसशिप लेके आया, अगर वो डिपार्टमेंट के बारे में ही नहीं सोचता तो अप्रेंटिसशिप कहाँ से लेके आता वो। मैंने बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन किया, सेशन को समराइज करने में हेल्प करेगा मुझे थोड़ा, जस्ट अब 30 सेकंड दे दो। मैंने आप लोगों के साथ क्या किया, मैंने बोला मेरा एम्प्लॉयमेंट इशू है, ठीक है। एम्प्लॉयमेंट इशू से मैं डिपार्टमेंट्स पे गया, आप लोगों के लिए भी रिलेटेबल हो गया, यू गाइज वर एबल टू रिलेट दैट दिस इज हाउ वी शुड गो अबाउट इट, ठीक है। सिमिलरली व्हेन डिपार्टमेंट इज देयर you will be able to remember the schemes or steps. Why I was like Anurag almost hit that point and he was not able to mention NEP and all. So I am not expecting that you will be able to mention NEP in your answer. Too much of micro content you will not be able to put it up. But if you have macro level of the keyword, okay, then reaching micro level is little easy. So my focus is to make you or understand that here you have to reach. So I'm not saying that you should focus on the departments. You should, when you will be knowing about the departments, you will be letting people know what schemes, what steps are there that you can take.
Got it, got it.
Okay, so from the starting of the session I could have easily said na these are the departments, yaad kar lo. Why am I giving all this background and all? The concern is that you cannot reach directly there. Education में कौन सी स्कीम चल रही है, क्या कैसे, you should know it. First you should know what you have to read, then where you have to reach. You cannot directly reach here without any proper path. Clear? Make sense?
Yes sir.
Okay. You were absolutely right. If you are going and just vomiting the departments out, you will not get the marks. Thank you for putting up this question. Okay, done. Chalo then, that's all from my side as well, है ना? See you in the next session. We will meet tomorrow either 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. I will just confirm the time, but we will meet. Chalo, bye bye, take care, all the best.
SRIRAM's IAS, serving the nation since 1985. अब offline हो या online, we are the lifeline.